this. It's the NC State Wolfpack and the Pittsburgh Panthers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe already putting her to work with some injury news. Holly?
The Wolfpack head coach told me before the game they have a lot of confidence in their backup this week. He was able to come in for their injured starter last week and have a very productive game. They like how he read the defense, how he got guys in and out of plays, so they are expecting to be able to really count on him here today in this big game. I'll keep you posted on how comfortable he looks starting out the first quarter. Guys, back to you.
We'll see what kind of impact that has, Holly. Move the tight end. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Keeping his eyes downfield. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You could clearly tell that he wanted to throw the football and he wanted to go through the air and make a big play. Defense does a great job corralling him, getting some pressure, and most importantly, getting him on the ground.
Defense all over him.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense, not giving up any big plays and forcing the fourth down.
He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He's going to get loose. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. So NC State's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. He's been a story all season long, just continues to impress. The question remains, of all the catches he's made, can he reel in the Heisman Trophy, Jesse?
Well, the games are only going to get bigger because of his success in the first half of the year. His team is winning a lot of games. It's about championships, but this guy has an opportunity to win the Heisman Trophy. He's a big part of his team's success, David.
No doubt, and the whole field's slanted towards stopping him. But he's been that good through the first part of the season. Can he continue? Against better competition in championship moments, that will decide whether he wins the Heisman.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keeps it on the option. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
On that RPO, the QB is just trying to keep it himself and see if he can get the first down, but nothing doing. He wasn't able to spring free, just too much speed defensively, and now it sets up 4th down.
Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Hits inside. It's Smith. There he goes. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room. Now on first down from the 28. Sells the run, wants to pass. Throws quickly. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Off play action. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Making his first move. He gets a block. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off cover. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Throws to the wideout. Right side, it's Roper. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. NC State might want to keep slinging it after that last big play. Moves the pocket. It's Hart. The screen. He can go. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. Motion from the wide receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Looking to throw again. They'll run the screen. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. He got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
And the offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point. He'll start the return inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. His drive will open from the 15. The run inside. It's Smith. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. Long way to go on 2nd down. They'll ride him again. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And he gets back on top of it, and a first disaster.
Well, the running back really lucky.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Left side, it's Smith. Turning it on! And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. The give is to Smith. Finding some room. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. They'll need a bunch on second down. Got him on the RPO. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to get the first through the air. And the pass is incomplete, and that wraps up the first quarter. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Snapped it, and he has to have it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Missed the connection on second, now looking at a 3rd down. To throw, it's Hart. Fires to the wideout. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Sells to fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Trying to take it back. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. NC State heads out gearing up to go on the attack. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Hart. The sure hands, it's Roper. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Matthews. And he's bounced out of bounds, but not before a very productive gain. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an...
Got him outside! Touchdown, Wolfpack! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point. And
I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. They're all over it. Complete to the right. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. The Panthers getting set on 1st and 10. Sells to run, looking to pass. Makes the grab. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Motion from the wideout. They just keep firing. Finds his target. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. On the move. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball, because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. Finds his man. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Do they have another 3rd down conversion in the bag? Already 2 for 2 on this drive. It's 3rd and 2. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Wide receiver going in motion. Plows his way ahead. Oh, he's got some space. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
3rd down and 2. You know it's time to get physical, and this unit paves the way, Jesse, and gets the big 1st down.
And this back's got such a burst, too, doesn't he? As soon as he saw the hole, he exploded through it and picked up a huge chunk of yards.
Throws for the tight end. It's caught downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
They get to him as he throws.
Man, I like the response by this defense. They've given up some yards, gotten all the way down here near the goal line, but 2 straight plays, 2 straight incompletions, now forcing a 3rd down. They'll be happy to get out of this drive with just 3 points.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Max got it on the screen. Touchdown, Panthers! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the 2nd quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime, but they've got to play much better in the 2nd half.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you can see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Pittsburgh sends out the offense to start this drive. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the 2nd half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
2nd down, going to throw it. Look out! Complete to the right. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Panthers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. Pitt calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. And the Panthers have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Looking down the middle. Almost picked off.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Out wide right, it's Cotton. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he could have stopped the drive right there with the pick, but he couldn't hold it.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has one interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
Good, right down the boulevard. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Sees some running room. He's past the marker. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Illinois taking on the number 5 team, the Washington Huskies. And it's the Illini coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Howie, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Hey, guys, I caught up with the Wolfpack head coach coming out of the locker room. He is so excited about how his quarterback has performed. They did have a lot of high expectations for him, and he has lived up to the challenge. They get the ball here, and they are expecting to go right down the field, regain some of that momentum that their quarterback had in the first half, and make sure he is setting the tone for the second. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down. Because the RPO game's been
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go. He did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
Looking downfield, it's hard. A little release to the back. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. And you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He put some heat on that one down the middle. And the deep shot was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's get the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Wants to throw on first. Extending the play. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Trying to burn this defensive back. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. So you come out of the locker room for the second half, and right away, you throw a pick.
Bad news, too, because you go into the locker room and you sort of regroup, and you start thinking about how you're going to attack this defense, what adjustments you're going to...
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
Priority number one, protecting your quarterback. You're down in the ball game. You got to make sure you don't get those hits on him. Protect him a little bit more. We can get some big plays down the field.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Quick give. It's Maryland. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a fourth down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They'll have to punt for the fourth time today. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. First down, he'll keep it. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. NC State might think about going for a big one on second and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Danzy. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Second and long here. Looking to throw, it's Hart. He's got it. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got two-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
Rush right in his face. Buying some time. 7-yard pickup on that one. Third down and 3 coming.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces the fourth down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Maryland. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out and you can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Drops back on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Maryland. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
2nd down to the air. Got his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Hart. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Under pressure. And the pass falls incomplete, and we've played 3. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking, but now decided to go for it.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Got to make the play on 4th. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off.
And how about this offense, man? They put the ball in the hands of the guy they trust the most. 4th down, need a conversion. You're wanting to salt this clock away. You want this game to end with you guys possessing the football. Big 4th down conversion.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense. New set of downs after the completion. Back to throw, it's Hart. Makes the catch, it's Matthews. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot. Get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. There's a crease. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. NC State going up tempo. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver, the different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. To the air, it's Hart. Looking for the score. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the 4th quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
Off play action on 1st down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught. Got 7 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 3.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Going to try to get it himself. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the 4th quarter, you're getting to the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the first down.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
So can the defense get one more stop, one more time, and hold on to this lead? We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Left side, it's Roper. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Pitt calls it second timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised. I mean, you put the ball in your best player's hands. Like, late in the game, you've got to trust your guy. I'm interested to see what they do here on third down coming up. Let's call it third and interesting, right? Top clock ticking down. Do I trust my QB to throw the football? I got the lead. I want that clock to continue to roll.
And that's the final timeout for Pitt. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! And that will extend their lead even further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a two-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Second down, going to throw it. On the move. He'll pull it down. At the 45 on his way. And he slides down and gets just enough to move those chains.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Oh, pressure's coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slots.
They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. Needs it here on fourth down. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And they get him out of bounds. He wasn't even close to converting that, and that defense flexes its muscle. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Long way to go on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Roper. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. NC State quick to the line. Trying to establish the run. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible.